Hey Sagittarius Capricorns, welcome in to your Aries season tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new here, welcome in. And if you are returning to the channel, welcome back, my loves. An extra special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much. And I thank you for your love and support and sowing love into our community by being a member. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and so much more, you can join at the link in the description box below or click that join button next to subscribe underneath this video if you see it. It'll take you to my membership page. You can overview the tiers that I offer and join wherever you feel comfortable. I would love, love, love to have you guys on the more intimate side of this channel. But in the meantime and in between time here, Sagicorns, let's talk about Aries season. Okay. How your energy was coming through in my meditation for this message was you have been in a place of stillness for a bit of a grip, like a good little minute, okay? Building up a lot of spiritual strength for sure. Definitely stretching and exercising your patience. But it feels like this season, you're not going to be waiting around anymore, or there will be no need to wait around anymore. It's like a green light is coming for you, Sagicorns. Okay? Yeah, you're getting to a point in whatever journey you're on right now, whatever cycle of energy you're navigating and moving through, where things start to get brighter, okay? So you might have gone through a recent dark night of the soul, or you just been in some sort of, again, stillness. You're about to start seeing a lot of movement happening around you in your world, maybe even within you, okay? Something is about to start gaining momentum in your world. And it's almost like because you learned how to be still, now everything can move, Sagicorns. You could be getting a lot of messages, maybe even some downloads. You are the cusp of prophecy, okay? And if you want to learn more about the Sagicorn cusp, Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, there's information in the description box, okay? Cusp energy can be relevant not just for your sun sign, for your moon sign, your rising, Venus, Mars, really any placement that you have, okay? You can focus on the degrees. Again, all that information is down below. So make sure you guys are watching for all the placements that are relevant for you or you feel most driven by or connected to. That's just a little side note, sidebar. I feel like we got a couple new people here. Yeah. Movement, momentum, shifts forward. Yeah, intuition, choose wisely, and base chakra. Your intuition was telling you to slow down and make the right choice. Slow down, get grounded so that you can be prepared and in alignment with the right decision and choice for you. Or to figure out what was right for you. Those of you that have done that recently, or again, you've been in that phase for a good little grip, good little moment, you did the right thing. Because I do feel like from this point of view, you can see very clearly what the wise choice is. And you can see that choice and maybe even act towards that choice or move towards that choice without fear, without disrupting something, without destabilizing yourself, doing so from a solid space, okay? Yeah, so it feels like the divine wants to confirm you are making the right choice, or you have made a wise choice. Or you will. Trust yourself a little bit more, Sagicorns, okay? Yeah, this feels like hard work paying off. But the hard work was sitting still. The hard work was slowing down. It's about to pay off big time, Sagittarius. I could feel it. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye. Yeah, it's like one of those Wheel of Fortunes where every little slice of that wheel is like glittery, or like, I don't know, like some sort of bonus money or bonus amount, or every little sliver has a grand prize, so you really can't go wrong. Okay. All right, so tell me about these wise choices that Sagittarius been making or needs to make, divine, in Aries season. Well, yeah, temptation. Definitely would be wise to resist temptation if you can. Double energy. Conflict and defeat. Yeah. You made the wise choice to not succumb to temptation, to avoid conflict and defeat in some way, or you've defeated temptation, suffering in silence. Ooh-wee. Something that maybe had a hold on you for a good little minute. So maybe that was a part of why you were still. You might have been fighting this devil energy. Okay. So maybe this is the beginning of you no longer having to suffer in silence. Or, okay, some of y'all, there is a choice that you're going to have to make in this season. You might have to like emotionally withdraw from something. I'm seeing like the 8 of Cups. Which is also coming through as like bowing out gracefully. Like you might have to just, okay, like let something happen, or no longer stand in the gap for something or someone, or just, I don't know, like kind of step to the side a little bit. That could just be for a few of you. Show me what's suffering in silence. What's this conflict, defeat with temptation? Patience. Ooh-wee. You might not be showing how much you're actually going through. This could be a silent battle. Thank you, divine. Silent battle that you're winning by being patient. Yeah. It's like somebody could be watching you grow something, and they don't know the temptation, the conflict, the defeats, and the suffering that you had to go through, or are going through, or have been through, just to see that seed grow. Okay. Universe, right. You endured your season of temptation. Like you endured your fight. You endured a battle here. Patiently. Yes, Edgecorn, if you resonate with suffering in silence, yeah, that whole cycle of energy, no more. Yeah. No more being trapped in fear. I just heard you move with authority. Something, ooh. Something doesn't want me to say this. Ooh. Yeah, it's like something trying to like block my throat chakra here. Whoa. Memories of love is the temptation. Tempted to go backwards. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you were tempted to go backwards. Or you're being tempted to go back to something that the divine already told you to be patient around, or to not return to. It's almost like somebody's wondering, how are you so patient, or how is something still growing for you? Shouldn't you should be so afraid right now. You should be so scared. I don't know, that's weird. Yeah, the waiting game. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, you waited something out. You weathered some sort of storm, or you are. Some of y'all are waiting for this temptation to pass. Like, okay, that's interesting. Well, you're the cusp of prophecy. So, okay, you already know you're about to be tempted. Like, you already know something is trying to come in and tempt you or might want to. You already see it a mile away. You're just patiently waiting for it. So you see really far ahead of where you are, or you're definitely seeing beyond what's happening on the surface here, Sagittarius. Stay in that sight. You know this is only just a moment. You know it's not forever. Yeah, you're playing the waiting game here. I'm trying to tell you, Sagittarius, it's the wise thing to do. You're already tied in and tapped into your wisdom. It's like you already know what this is all about. You already know why temptation is trying to have such a stronghold on you, or is trying to come around you. You already know. So there's no fear when it shows up. And someone who maybe thought that you would be afraid of them showing up, or, you know, that you would kind of cower in the face of this temptation or shake or tremble, that's not happening. You're patient. It's powerful. Yeah, you're stronger than whatever this temptation is. Know that. Partnerships and alliances. You're rating on the right one. And even if that means you have to face certain obstacles and overcome certain challenges, okay. I would absolutely avoid that temptation to return to anything from your past here, Sagittarius. You're already stronger than it. Just take this as confirmation. That's the right thing to do. Clarify this deception and envy. Love begins. Ooh-wee. Yeah, you suffered for your wisdom. You faced temptation. You defeated the conflict that you had. You overcame something. Something that maybe, or someone that maybe thought they had a strong kind of authority over you, that they could trap you in fear. Doesn't understand or didn't really know, or, you know, isn't necessarily in the awareness that you are tied into the universe. Like, you know, thank you, Divine. You know who the true authority is. So the devil can't come up to you and be like, I don't know why I'm seeing it like this, or I'm hearing it like this. You know how, you work with kids, or you're around children or your own children, and you try to tell them, you know, if somebody comes up to you and say, oh, I'm a friend of your parents, or I'm a friend of your mom or your aunt or your grandma, they sent me to come get you, you don't go with them. Like, run in the other direction, go back into the school, you know, you got to teach stranger danger, basically. Yeah, it's like, you already know you have your stranger danger education. So temptation coming around your way isn't going to do anything. Like, you know how to, you know it. You know how to navigate, you know how to handle it. Right. You know who the real authority is. You know that somebody coming in like, nah, that's not you. Or that's not it. I'm not supposed to go with you. Okay, so that's interesting. You could have a couple of offers then here, or people trying to like connect with you or work with you in some sort of way. Yeah, somebody may be trying to trap you in fear. Oh, my deck is upside down. Dang. Okay. Trap you in fear to make you think you don't have options, or nothing else is going to come, so you might as well come with me, or you might as well do as I say. Wait. Yeah, stay patient, Sagittarius. I know. Stay patient. Yeah, this temptation energy can't get you mentally conflicted about what to do, or again, who the true authority is, which tells me that you have found authority in yourself. So nobody can be an authority over you, because you alone are your own authority. Power. Yeah. Too powerful to be trapped in fear. Somebody's learning that. It's like somebody's trying to scare you. Like try to like hide around the corner and go, ah, and it's like, I already saw you around the corner. I'm not even gonna jump at that. Okay. I don't know why somebody's trying to like do that. Whatever the case may be, whoever this is, somebody might be trying to pop up on you here, Sagittarius. You already gonna know. So it's not going to catch you off guard. For whatever reason, there's an energy or an entity that's trying to catch you off guard. But again, you see it coming. You anticipate it. Like, it's not even like, why are you here? You know exactly why they're there. Which is why you're going to know how to handle it. You got the wisdom. Okay, period, Sagittarius. Show me the authority. Throat chakra. You can't say nothing to me. Do you know what I mean? You can't say anything to make me be afraid or make me fall for the temptation. Like, words don't have power around here. Yeah, actions do. Patience and planning. Yeah, it's because you know why you're being patient. You're being patient for the right partnership and the right alliance. So, of course, the false one is going to try to come in. Of course, the decoys are going to show up to see if you really know what you're talking about. Are you really like that? Are you really standing in that energy? You really not going to, you know what I mean? Or are you just saying that you're waiting on something special when you would really take anything? Somebody's trying to test you, or there is some sort of spirit or entity trying to test you here like that. But your power lies in your throat chakra, Sagittarius. Maybe that's why somebody tried to take mine out. They don't want you to be able to say or speak to something. Okay. Somebody doesn't want the truth to come out. Somebody doesn't want that devil energy to show, or like someone wants you to continue to suffer in silence. Don't say anything. You know what I mean? Like, keep your mouth shut, whatever. I don't know. That's what it's feeling like. Show me temptation with the memories of love. Ooh, that's way too many. Temptation with the memories of love. What's the Six of Cups? Intuition. I'm trying to tell you. You already know. And what's the waiting game with this conflict and defeat? Movement, choices, and decisions. You could have somebody that's trying to like peek into what you have going on so they can figure out some sort of weak point on you or how they should show up. Somebody could be a shapeshifter here. Whatever that energy is, they're definitely ruled by an entity that's like tasked with trying to trip you up. So I got to figure out where I can come in and how I need to present so that Sagittarius falls for it or embraces it or, you know, chooses me or whatever the case is, follows, surrenders or something of that sort. Somebody's trying to figure out your weaknesses. Whoever that is weak in and of themselves. Base chakra, yeah. Trying to uproot some sort of wisdom from you. Or get you to not act in wisdom. Get you to move, make a choice or a decision against the waiting game, again, against your intentions, against what it is you know you're being patient for. Someone might even try to like rush you into something by creating conflict to make you feel defeated. And what's this partnership and alliance that Sagittarius is being patient for? Emotional withdrawal, truth, a true one. This could even be temptation to get you to walk away from something or somebody. Yeah. Something might be trying to convince you, oh, that seed's not going to grow into anything. You might as well give up. Like, you've been trying for so long. You've been patient and planning. And, girl, you know, you should might give it up. Boy, you might as well get that up. That ain't going nowhere. That's not going to pop. That's not going to do this. You might as well go back and, yeah, it's like this could even be in career. You might as well go back to that 9 to 5, trying to get you off of it, like to distract you when that seed's about to pop. Don't walk away from it. Don't walk away from it, Sagittarians. Keep going. I'm so serious. Keep going. I don't care who's saying what. I don't care. Keep going. Yeah, it's like somebody's trying to test your roots. How sturdy, how grounded, how secure are you in the wisdom that you've been gaining or that you've been given? Or are you going to buckle at the first opportunity to go backwards? Don't go backwards. Always go forwards. Yeah, deception and envy with this love begins. What's going on with this Ace of Cups? Shadow, which I believe is the moon in this deck. Right. It's like somebody wants you to not believe in that seed, not be patient for the right partnership and alliance, to walk away from something because they know what it's actually going to begin. Like when that seed starts to sprout, they know that there's no turning back. Like there's something there's this energy, Sagittarius, that's trying to prevent love from beginning. Trying to either keep you in the shadow or throw shade almost on whatever it is you're being patient for. Yeah, it's like, why don't you just settle down now? Why don't you just, and it's like, no, because I haven't met the right person yet. Or, I'm not rushing into that. I don't know. It's like somebody's trying to get you to move out of alignment here. Yeah, don't give up on finding the right partnership and alliance. Don't give up on waiting for the right opportunities here. It's wise to play that waiting game because it's going to work out in your favor. And that's what whoever's in this deceptive envy energy knows. Somebody could be upset that you're getting an Ace of Cups or you have an Ace of Cups. Clarify the universe with the mental conflict. Solitude. Like I said, you've paid your dues. You suffered for this wisdom. You did what you needed to do. Someone wants you to think that you're going to be single forever. If you are single right now, in a very weird way, somebody wants to see you make the same mistakes that they did. Misery loves company. There's a miserable soul around you. No matter how they present, they want you to fall to the same mistakes because then they'll feel better about them. But if you actually, if your patience actually pays off and actually brings you the partnerships and alliances where love can begin, where you can share an Ace of Cups energy, it like dries the knife a little deeper in their back. It kind of like, it pours salt on a wound that they have. This is somebody who wishes that they were patient, but they weren't. So seeing you be patient, they're trying to convince you that, oh, whatever they have going on, and I just went ahead and chose, and look how happy I am. And baby, they are not happy. They're not happy. They can say it all day, all they want. They're not. Okay? Stay patient, Sagittarius. I know it's hard. It is. Somebody wants you trapped in fear, but you're too powerful for that. Yeah, come on now. Because that one seed is growing into material and spiritual prosperity. Somebody doesn't understand how you being in solitude is bringing in all this abundance. This is somebody who maybe only believes that they can get things or be blessed through other people. They don't really understand the concept of creating your own blessings. Clarify the authority of the throat chakra here for Sagittarius in Aries season. New beginning. You have the power to command new beginnings just through your throat chakra. And if you are getting signs and synchronicities here, Sagittarius, that it's not time, then it's not time. Don't let anybody come around and tell you, you should just go ahead and do this, and why don't you just go ahead and do that, and da-da-da-da-da. All due respect, you might have to say, why are you so worried about what I'm doing? Or when I'm doing it? Why aren't you focused on your own path? Why are you reading so deep into me and my, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why aren't you face forward on where you're at? Why are you worried about what's coming towards me or what I am and not doing? Yeah, somebody definitely is like watching you. Yeah, because they know you're bound for a victory and success. They know you're going to be successful. They know it's going to happen. And they're trying to either, again, convince you that it won't, or trying to get you to misalign yourself to fall for some sort of temptation. Again, like if you have a business or, you know, you're an entrepreneur or a freelancer or you're starting something up, it's like, you know, you've been doing that for X amount of years. Why don't you just go on back? Just go ahead and get something and da-da-da-da-da. And everything in your soul and spirit tells you, no, I'm like this close. I could feel that wheel turning. I know I'm about to hit on something, or you know what I'm saying? Like I know this is about to work out. I know it's going to work out. I know it's going to work out. So stay in that knowing, because it is. Stay in that knowing, because it is. Okay? Because you mess around and fall for that temptation to go backwards, and you settle for something that was a third of what you were about to get. Or then the opportunity comes, and now because you just made this commitment, you can't honor the larger one. You see what I'm saying? A larger client comes, or whatever the case may be. It's stay patient. Stay patient, Sagittarius, okay? Your new beginning is here. It is. Trust that inner knowing. All right, so what wisdom? Wisdom's out here. What wisdom is Sagittarius learning in Aries season? What wisdom do they stand to gain from this energy? Community. Yeah. What does community really mean to you here, Sagittarius? Who's actually meant to be a part of your community? Don't be afraid to wait, even though you might. That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody, don't be afraid to wait, even though you might be alone. Somebody might think you have like a loneliness thing or, you know, whatever. So they're trying to like trigger you into making a choice or a decision. Yeah, you definitely got people trying to see into your path to try to figure out how to tempt you, in what ways you can be tempted, but you can't. Again, you're too powerful to be trapped in any fear like that. This could be somebody from your community. Take that as that resonates. Yeah, unfinished sympathy. I'm trying to tell you. Let your patience play out. Don't leave this symphony unfinished. Ride it all the way through. Play it all the way out. Like, again, it's just like, let it all happen. Just don't give up, Sagittarius. Whatever this is, don't give up. Use your intuition to rake the mic. Rake the mic. Okay, well, the mic, rake the mic. What does that even mean? Make the rights. Dyslexia, my Jesus. Okay. Mercury retrograde is twisting my words. Yeah, you got a deep knowing. Honor that deep knowing. You're wiser than you think you are, Sagittarius. That could also be how this is playing out. I'm trying to just do what's best for you. Again, I'm the authority. I know you should come to me. you know, one of those, I've lived longer than you, I know more. That don't mean nothing. Again, age and wisdom have no correlation to one another. No matter how people want to act like it do, it doesn't. You got a lot of old fools running around. Don't got a lick of wisdom to give nobody, no matter how many years they've been on this earth. Are you actually applying what you know? That's the mark of wisdom. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. Sorry about that. Ooh. Yeah, you got poised. Hold on. Okay. What other wisdom is Sagittarius learning? Come to the edge, right? Somebody trying to talk you off some sort of ledge or talk you into, and that's in reverse. Take a risk. Just come to the edge just for them to kind of like push you off of it. Yeah, no. I would stay right in the center of wherever you're at. Stay centered and grounded here, Sagittarius. There's nothing outside of exactly where you're planted that is for you. Okay. Is my deck upside down? No. Okay. Yeah, never ending story in reverse. It's almost like you're at a point here, or you have been given the opportunity to end a certain cycle. And just because you standing in that ending, or you not making the decision to fall back into that, just because you're making that choice and decision to stand where you are and be patient, doesn't mean that a new story isn't being written, doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. Again, despite what it looks like to the outside eye, you could look like you might be losing, or you're falling behind, or whatever the kind of thing is, whatever's being said here. So maybe you got a lot of gossip around you here, Sagittarius. But it's like, you know how that story ends if you were to fall for that temptation or fall backwards. You know exactly where that's going to lead you. Every same place that it's led you before. This is your opportunity to try something new, to have a new beginning. Be patient and let it play out. Okay. Yeah, by the book. You're understanding that you don't always have to do everything by the book. That's what I'm trying to say. There's somebody who wants you to do what they've done. And it's like, see, I turned out okay. I'm fine. I got all this. And it's like, okay, but I don't want all that you got. I want something different. Or just because that's what you got doesn't mean that's what I'm going to get by doing the same thing. Okay? Yeah, somebody wants you to follow in their footsteps. But those steps weren't made for you. Okay. Yeah, because all that glitters ain't gold. Somebody's trying to sell you some shine here, child. Or make you feel like you're missing out on something that's so great and so grand and so wonderful. Ain't nothing great and grand and wonderful about it. It's not real gold, it's gold paint. Yeah, no place like home. Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's like somebody's trying to get you to settle into a life that isn't meant for you. Or to get you to follow some sort of tradition or do, again, something that they've done. No place like home. Yeah, home is within yourself. So don't go against yourself here, Sagittarius. and fall for some sort of fool's gold here. Clarify community. Yeah, imagine. Your imagination could play a big part in this. Don't be afraid to dream here, Sagicorn. See yourself being successful. See yourself in the right partnership and alliances that you don't need some sort of emotional break from, or that you don't need to walk away from. Or it's like, yeah, it's like somebody's really trying to say like, see, I just went with what was available and I'm happy, and they're miserable. They don't even know what true happiness is. They constantly want to break from their person, or they can't stand to be around them for this long a time, or you know what I mean? It's like, that's not what's meant for you, Sagicorn. So some of this could be relationship oriented. Like I said, somebody's also trying to figure out how to present themselves so that you do choose them, or that you do fall for their temptation. Clarify the unfinished symphony. What's the wisdom in the unfinished symphony here? TikTok. Yeah. You got to trust your timing, Sagicorns, with something. Your time is coming. Don't move. Stay patient. Your time is coming. That could also be the temptation too, like, oh, I'm running out of this, or I'm doing, you know, someone trying to put that pressure of time on you. Something should have happened by now. Wouldn't you already be there by now? And it's like, this is somebody who wouldn't even know the first step in starting. Let's just say this is you being an entrepreneur. They wouldn't even know the first step in starting that. They don't even understand all that goes into that. You see what I mean? It's like, so just be mindful. Consider the source of this temptation, or consider the source of this energy. Can they really be a good judge of what's right for you? Okay. Do they even know what's right for themselves? And even if they know what's right for themselves, do they act on that? Or do they just sit in the knowing? And you see, like, just consider the source. Okay, wise come to the edge in reverse. What other wisdom is here? Mending. Okay. This temptation could show up in like somebody wanting to reconcile with you, Sagittarius, somebody to wanting to like make peace with you, or like maybe bring in like an apology and, oh, I'm so sorry for this, and da-da-da-da, to kind of get you to reconnect with them in some sort of way. Again, this could be the same person who's trying to figure out what you have going on, or how you're making something work, or like what is going on when it comes to work for you. It's like there's a lot of people who just kind of want to know what's going on. They don't really care. They just want to know. For some of y'all, they want to know because they want to figure out how to attack it. So just be mindful of that. Okay? And why is never ending story in reverse? Yang. Oh, this could be a masculine. Not necessarily a man, but somebody in masculine energy. Never ending story with Yang. Yeah, your power. Some of y'all are awakening a power, like getting into some sort of balance between your inner light and inner shadow. Yang would be that light. Somebody could be missing your light, or like needing your light in some sort of way. Somebody could kind of reach out for you for guidance on something, but I don't know. Or this is the energy that you are being patient around. You're being patient with your Yang. Not impulsive, not reckless, but patient. mending the energy of your yang, healing your masculine energy. This could all be happening within you. Okay, what other wisdom is there? Why? Yeah, exactly. Why do I have to do it by the book? Why do I have to do it the way you're telling me to do it? Why do I have to, like, why? Like, I just would start asking that question a little bit more, especially when people try to give you, like, unsolicited advice. Okay, keep in mind, if you're coming here to the channel to get readings, this isn't unsolicited. You are voluntarily tapping in here, okay? Nobody is forcing this on you. You are choosing to be here. I feel like I had to make that clear. But this would be unsolicited, like somebody just coming out of nowhere and be like, I think you need to do, and I think you should, and I think this should be for you, or like, you know, trying to kind of suss out you and your energy and your path and what you got going on. And it's like, yeah, somebody's trying to kind of peek behind your veil a little bit. But they are trying to get you to follow some sort of tradition or follow in their footsteps with something or do the same thing that they did. And I would definitely ask, why do you want me to? And again, it's probably because depending on who this is, that's where they're comfortable. That's what they're safe with. Or they're not really happy in following in those footsteps or doing whatever this is they want you to do. But seeing you happy kind of makes them unhappier. But if they knew that you were also unhappy or also struggling, then they would feel better about the struggles that they're going through. Misery loves company. Don't give company to misery this season. Okay? Clarify all that glitters. Milk and honey. Not for you. I'm trying to tell you, all that glitters might not be for you. Your promised land, the promises that the universe has made you are different than the promises that were made to this person or to these people or to this entity, whatever the king is. You see what I'm saying? It's like whatever this opposition energy you might find yourself up against in Aries season, yeah, the life that this person is living, if this is a person, is not for you. So don't follow in their footsteps. Like, you see what I'm saying? Any advice that they're kind of giving you is going to lead you to their misery. Like, it's a trap, genuinely, okay? Just stay patient on where you are. Stay patient with where you're at. Keep going, especially if you are an entrepreneur or you're building something. Keep going. Because you never know when your moment might come. You never know what opportunity might be around the corner, what clients might want to come in and work with you. Like, you just never know what opportunities you could get. Don't give up on that. Okay? No place like home. What other wisdom do you have here, Divine? Breathe. Yeah. This could be somebody from a home community, your hometown, or somebody that wants you to come back home. You might even be a little homesick, maybe. Again, it's like that's temptation. It's like, man, that sounds good. That might be the good thing to do. Before you make any permanent choices and decisions about where you're headed or what you're going to uproot yourself out of to move into, take a second, get centered, breathe. Really, really sit with yourself and ask yourself, is that what you really want? Or is this just fear? Again, it's like somebody's like, you're missing out on all the fun and you're not here and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, maybe you're not meant to be. Don't let the FOMO get to you. Especially if you know that you're planted somewhere or you're doing something with a purpose, Sagittarians. Don't let anybody convince you that there is no purpose to what you're doing. They aren't you. Just because they can't see it don't mean the vision isn't real. All right? Alrighty, Sagittarians, I love you. I really do hope that this was helpful. And if you're still here with me, please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, okay? I do pick up on energy and read specifically for my subscribers and channel members. So make sure you're a part of the bunch so I can pick up on your vibe. And offer you some insight on what you need to know here, okay? Again, if you are a member, you're seeing this message early again, but if you want to sow love into our community here, there are multiple ways that you can do so that are linked in the description box below. I thank you to everybody. Every like, every comment is a sow of love into this community, every hype, okay? Share this message with somebody who you might think could resonate with it or it could support. I appreciate that. Okay, and if you want your own personal timeless reading, you can book that with me at cuspofroses.store. That's a link down in the description box, okay? You can also shop your merch on the store as well. And you can, thank you. It's still so new. If you want a monthly mini tarot reading, right? So just getting a full tarot spread with me every month to get some insight and some guidance, you can join the membership tier through the storefront, which is $24.99 a month, okay? You'll get a free monthly reading from me, and you'll also get 20% off all other personal reading sessions, plus free shipping on the store, so a lot more perks there too. If you're interested, okay, if you really find my guidance or the insight I offer through my readings helpful for you, definitely a great option and a lot of savings tied to it, okay? But I love y'all so very much, and again, I do thank you for your love and support and for being a part of my community here, and I'll catch y'all in our next one. Namaste.